Hi everyone, I'm about to go out. I had this idea of a video and I thought, let me just film this video quickly before I go. Who is Pikmisha and who is Barbara the Builder? I've done a few videos kind of trying to break down what Shera talks about in a way that's easy to understand. I do understand that a lot of people have trouble watching all of her videos, watching the long videos and kind of understanding what she's talking about. It's just not natural for everybody. Some women just have more difficulty understanding. Personally understood her stuff really quickly, and it's probably because I'm also a Pisces and I kind of had these types of ideas in my mind before. One of the most important terms that Shera coined, that she uses so often, and that's Pikmisha and Barbara the Builder. Who is Pikmisha? Shera can't say in every video over and over again who Pikmisha is, and at this point she kind of just refers to her as someone we all already know. For those of you who don't know Pikmisha, Pikmisha is ultimately a pick-me woman. Pikmisha is a woman who will do anything to be able to claim a man as hers. Her pride and her ego and her joy comes from being in a relationship with a man. Does that relationship have to be a happy one, a good one, a loyal one? No. Pikmisha just really wants to be in a relationship with a man, and she'll do anything to get in that relationship. That means having no standards. If that means taking him back 20 times after cheating on her, whatever it means, Pikmisha will pay the price if it means keeping a man. We've all been Pikmisha at one point in our lives. I think most women at least have been a Pikmisha, where you want to be with a guy and you just are obsessed with being in a relationship. I have been there when I was much younger, and it's usually younger women who are in their Pikmisha era. Some women who stay Pikmishas forever, their whole life they are centering men and wanting men to validate them, get all their joy and happiness from being around a man. Whether he's good or not, that doesn't matter. She just really wants to be around a man. If you're like, okay, well, how would I know if someone's a Pikmisha? I'll give you an example. I've known quite a few Pikmishas. One example of a Pikmisha is when the woman's entire personality is surrounded around her relationship. She prioritizes her man over everything, over everyone, over herself, over her kids if she has kids, over her friends if she has friends, over her family if she has family. I know a Pikmisha who every time she's in a relationship, when she's with him, she won't answer her phone. She won't answer your calls, even if it's an emergency. And if she does, she'll quickly end it. She wants him to be her number one priority when he's with her. Yet the man doesn't do that for her. So he'll answer any call, cancel plans on her, throw her around like she's just a toy doll, and she'll just take it. But when she is with him, he is the priority, and seeing him is her priority. So she'll cancel any plan for him, basically waits all day for him to text her. That is her life whenever she's in a relationship. And that is what a Pikmisha is. Her whole life is surrounded around your man. You're doing everything for him. And most importantly, Pikmisha pays the bills. He's either paying half or more or all of the bills, because in order to keep her man, Pikmisha has to pay the bills. Pikmisha is usually not taking care of herself physically. She's not taking care of her looks. She's stressed. She's tired. She's burnt out from her relationship that she still doesn't understand is the reason for her burnout. That is ultimately who Pikmisha is. The woman that will do anything to keep a man, whether that includes cutting everyone off, whether that includes paying all the bills, whether that includes paying for dates. Pikmisha will do it if that means she can secure her man. That is Pikmisha in a nutshell. Shera's whole point is to not be a Pikmisha and to be the type of woman that centers herself, loves herself, sees herself as a prize, and doesn't see the man as a prize. Instead, sees the man as the means to the prize that she wants, which is the financial success and lifestyle that comes with marrying a successful person or being in a relationship with a successful person. Now, who is Barbara the Builder? Barbara the Builder is basically Pikmisha. She's much more hardworking. She has all these goals and ambitions for herself, but she is helping this guy get to those ambitions with her instead of just doing it on her own. So Barbara the Builder is kind of like an ambitious Pikmisha. Pikmisha is more of a couch potato, just obsessed with men, surrounding her whole life around men. She really has no other goals other than being with a guy. She just wants to have a man in her life all the time. Once she has one, That's at the center of her world. Barbara the Builder is more of a career woman, ambitious woman. She wants to grow with somebody. But what Barbara the Builder doesn't understand is that when you try to grow with a man, once he gets to that point of success, he's no longer going to want you. He's going to resent you actually because you helped him get to where he's at, or you're the only reason he's where he's at because you were probably driving the business or drive success as a couple. He will inevitably resent you. He'll know that you see him from the perspective of you are nothing and we built this together. He will eventually want to go to a woman who will see him as only the successful man that he is at that moment and not as the man who was built by a woman. Barbara the Builder is more of a hardworking woman. She's still a Pikmisha. She really wants to be with a man. She thinks in order to be happy, she needs to build a successful life with a man. Doesn't really understand that she can do that on her own 10 times better, 10 times happier, and without a lot of the stress. Barbara the Builder is Pikmisha with goals, with ambitions, who actually loves and likes money, but is trying to get all of these things with her Dusty, where Pikmisha is just trying to get the Dusty and nothing else. That's really the only difference between Pikmisha and Barbara the Builder, is Barbara is really focused on her goals and building, but she wants to do it with her Dusty, where Pikmisha wants to just be with the Dusty, and that really is her main priority. And of course, Pikmisha works because she pays the bills, but Pikmisha only works so that she can keep her Dusty happy and to keep her Dusty. The reason for working is for the benefit of her Dusty and the relationship with the Dusty. Barbara the Builder actually sees herself growing and building with him and imagines that that will turn out to be a beautiful life. I know this so well because one, I've been watching Shera's videos like crazy the past 5 years, but more importantly, because I was Barbara the Builder. I don't think I ever just wanted to be with a man for the sake of being with a man. I think I always had a lot of goals for myself. And then I ended up meeting my ex when I was very young and then thought, wow, we can like build this life together. Like, why do it alone when I can do it with this person that also has the same goals as me? I was really a Barbara the Builder. I wanted to build something together. I didn't realize that I wouldn't be able to be the feminine woman that I am anymore. I would lose myself in the process, that he would resent me in the process, that he would be wanting women who are more feminine, that see him as from a different light than I do. I didn't know that. So I was Barbara the Builder, and as much as I built, I realized that nothing was going to turn out the way that I had imagined, because you cannot build a person, you cannot build with a person, you just build on your own. You meet together and then you become one whole built person. When I say like you don't build together, I don't mean like you can't be with a man who is becoming successful, but you shouldn't be the propeller of his success. You shouldn't be the one driving the success of his business or driving the success of his career. You should be a supportive person in the process, but you shouldn't be the driver. And Barbara the Builder is usually and almost always the driver of the success. To keep this short and simple, who is Pikmisha? Who is Barbara the Builder? That's who they are. If you have anything else from Shera's videos that you want me to break down for you, let me know. SheraSeven has totally changed my life. Everything I learned from her videos, I applied to my life, and it's worked for me like magic. And I know that a lot of women who watch her videos think that a successful SheraSeven person is someone who's married to a multimillionaire. That's great. You know, that's one of the ways that you can apply her advice. For someone like me who was married for so long, my goal is not to get married right now and like lock myself down. My goal is just to explore my options, enjoy life, have fun, and benefit from being courted versus locking down ASAP. I really have applied her advice in a way that like no one's been able to use me, play me, get anything out of me. Ever since I became a single woman, I've just been kind of enjoying and benefiting from being a single woman, exploring my options. I'm happy to help explain Shera's advice to you guys and break it down like these shorter videos from someone who has applied it to her life. Go into my playlist and see all the SheraSeven videos there that I've kind of talked about. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you have watched Shera's videos and what you've learned from it. If you have anything to add about Pikmisha or Barbara the Builder. Thanks everyone for watching.